issues. But it's also that I'd rather like to remain kind of anonymous person who is only seen working on the stage, simply because if you sort of do too much in public, if you give people an idea or a facade, a public image, I think it might tend to take over and you have to live up to it, which stops you being yourself. I think it also can be a hindrance in an acting career if you want to go on and on and on developing. I mean, if you've got an image, a public image as a dutiful wife and mother.
Please do not forget, subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell to be notified when we upload next. Joan Plowright, the legendary English actress, passed away peacefully at the age of 95 on January 16, 2025. Renowned for her unparalleled contributions to stage and screen, Plowright's death marks the end of an era for British theatre and cinema. She was not only one of the most gifted performers of her generation, but also the widow of the iconic actor and director Laurence Olivier, further cementing her place in the annals of cultural history. Plowright's career spanned over 7 decades, making her a towering figure in both British theatre and Hollywood. Her acting prowess, honed through years of dedication and hard work, earned her accolades across various platforms, including a Tony Award for Best Actress in a Play for her role in A Taste of Honey, and an Oscar nomination for Enchanted April. Her ability to navigate the complex worlds of drama, comedy, and television set her apart as one of the finest actresses of the 20th century. Born on May 28, 1929, Joan Plowright grew up in the heart of England. Raised in a family that valued culture and the arts, she was exposed to theatre at an early age, sparking her passion for the stage. She first appeared in amateur theatre productions as a child and was awarded an Amateur Theatre Prize at the tender age of 15. Plowright's formal education in acting began when she earned a scholarship to the prestigious Old Vic Theatre School in London, which set the stage for her remarkable career. Her professional debut came in 1948 when she performed in the play If Four Walls Could Talk. Her early years in the theatre were marked by her commitment to honing her craft. By the mid-1950s, Plowright had earned a prominent place in London's theatre scene, becoming a member of the Royal Court Theatre. Here, she performed in several groundbreaking plays such as The Crucible, The Chairs, and Major Barbara. Her work with the Royal Court made her one of the leading figures in the post-war British theatre movement. Plowright's career truly flourished in the 1960s, as her talent began to be recognized both in the theatre and beyond. It was during this period that she became involved with Laurence Olivier, one of the most celebrated actors of his time. Their meeting on stage during a production of The Country Wife in 1955 sparked an affair that would not only change the course of their personal lives but also alter the trajectory of their careers. At the time, Olivier was married to actress Vivien Leigh, a relationship that had already begun to unravel. Despite the scandals surrounding their affair, Plowright and Olivier's partnership was built on mutual admiration and respect. In 1961, they married, and Plowright became known as Lady Olivier. This union brought together two of the greatest acting talents of the 20th century, creating a legacy that would be felt across both theatre and film for years to come. Together, they became a formidable duo in the world of stagecraft, with Olivier directing Plowright in some of the most significant works of their careers. Joan Plowright's career was defined by her dedication to theatre, particularly in the works of major playwrights such as Chekhov, Ibsen, and Shaw. She made notable appearances at the National Theatre, which Olivier had founded in the early 1960s. The National, Plowright took on roles in plays like St. Joan, Uncle Vanya, The Merchant of Venice, and Love's Labour's Lost, demonstrating her versatility and command over classical texts. Her work in Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf? And The Cherry Orchard solidified her status as a stalwart of the theatre, where she would remain for much of her career. In addition to her stage work in England, Plowright also made a name for herself on Broadway, where she starred in A Taste of Honey in 1960, a role that won her a Tony Award for Best Actress in a Play. This triumph was just one of many that defined her career, as she continued to build her reputation as one of the foremost actors of her generation. Though she was first and foremost a theatre actress, Joan Plowright's film career was equally distinguished. Her film debut came in 1957 with the thriller Time Without Pity, and by the 1960s she had appeared in several notable film adaptations of stage productions. Her portrayal of Sonia in Uncle Vanya, 1963, earned her widespread acclaim, while her role in The Entertainer, 1960, alongside Olivier marked the beginning of her film career. In 1991, Plowright received an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actress for her performance in Enchanted April, a role that earned her widespread recognition in Hollywood. She won a Golden Globe for the same film, where she played the role of Mrs. Fisher, a boisterous Englishwoman sharing a villa in Italy with 3 other women. Her performance was widely praised, with the New York Times calling her uproariously funny. Plowright continued to show her comedic chops in films like I Love You to Death, 1990, where she played the mother of Tracy Ullman's character. Her portrayal of an eccentric, scheming mother won her praise from critics, including Roger Ebert, who described her performance as the movie's highlight. In addition to these prominent roles, Plowright also made memorable appearances in films such as Tea with Mussolini, 1999, Mrs. Palfrey at the Claremont, 2005, and The Spiderwick Chronicles, 2008. In each of these roles, Plowright showcased her enduring talent and ability to bring depth to even the smallest parts. Plowright's television career was equally impressive, with notable performances in adaptations of classic works. She received an Emmy nomination for her portrayal of Nadezhda Alliluyeva in the 1993 HBO telefilm Stalin. Her television appearances span decades, with standout roles in productions such as The Diary of Anne Frank, 1980, The Importance of Being Earnest, 1986, and Driving Miss Daisy, 1992. In 1999, she appeared in Tea with Mussolini, a film directed by Franco Zeffirelli that saw her star alongside Maggie Smith, Judi Dench, and Lily Tomlin. The film was semi-autobiographical, based on Zeffirelli's own experiences as a young boy in 1930s Florence, and Plowright's role as the character of Lady Hester resonated with audiences. Throughout her career, Plowright received numerous accolades and honors. In 1970, she was made a Commander of the Order of the British Empire (CBE) by Queen Elizabeth II, and in 2004, she was promoted to Dame Commander of the Order of the British Empire (DBE). These awards recognize not only her exceptional talent but also her invaluable contribution to British culture. As Plowright entered her later years, she continued to remain active in the entertainment world, though her work became less frequent. Through retiring in 2014 due to macular degeneration, a condition that caused her to lose her sight, Plowright spent her remaining years surrounded by family and friends. She took comfort in the love and support of her children and grandchildren, with whom she shared many fond memories of her illustrious career. Her family confirmed the news of her passing on January 16, 2025, with a statement that highlighted her remarkable career and the impact she had on the world of theater and film. The statement also noted that Plowright passed away peacefully at Denville Hall, a retirement home for actors, surrounded by her loved ones. In tribute to her legacy, theaters across London's West End will dim their lights for 2 minutes on January 21, 2025, to honor her memory. The Society of London Theatre's announcement of this gesture reflected the deep respect and admiration the British theatre community held for Plowright. Plowright was not only a remarkable actress but also a devoted wife and mother. She had 3 children with Laurence Olivier, including actor-director Richard Olivier and actresses Tamsin and Julie Kate Olivier. Her personal life, though marked by the scandal of her affair with Olivier, was filled with love and devotion to her family. Through Olivier's death in 1989, Plowright continued to live in Sussex, where she cherished the final years of her life surrounded by her children, grandchildren, and friends. Plowright's legacy is one of unmatched talent, dedication, and grace. Her contributions to the world of acting will be remembered for generations, and her passing leaves a significant void in the world of British theatre and cinema. The life and work of Joan Plowright will continue to inspire future actors and audiences, ensuring that her influence will never fade. She is survived by her children, grandchildren, and a host of admirers who remember her as one of the greatest actresses of her time. Joan Plowright's passing is a profound loss, but her spirit will live on in the characters she brought to life and the many performances that remain timeless. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to daily updates and never miss a video.